And you may begin whenever you're ready.
Is cancel culture negative or positive? Holding people responsible for hateful behavior is the goal of cancel culture, but it is possible to hold someone accountable without canceling them by using effective methods. Some people believe that canceling public figures is a common strategy for exposing bad behavior and preventing it from in the future. Although it's a good idea to hold people accountable for their actions through cancel culture, there are many issues with how it actually works. This culture demonstrates how quickly information can spread across digital platforms and how it can trigger widespread reactions to actions that are viewed as problematic. In cancel culture, groups that were previously silenced attempt to weaken the influence of those who are privileged due to their race, gender, class, etc. The concept of canceling has been around for more than 10 years, but the phrase cancel culture has only recently emerged in response to the idea of canceling politicians and celebrities for their statements and moral transgressions. In 2017, the term cancel culture was formulated and it experienced rapid growth. To cancel means doing more than simply unfollowing a politician, influencer, company, or a celebrity. It also means actively discouraging people from following them because of their public criticism. Publicly canceling someone requires announcing the action which draws the target's attention. Often the purpose of canceling someone is for them to lose their cultural clout. Although the target of cancellation attracts a lot of audience and occasionally mainstream attention, the objective is to deprive the target of a significant following, respect, and attention. Can cancel culture be toxic? With a focus on personal responsibility rather than the underlying issues that frequently underlie hateful behavior, cancel culture encourages personal responsibility. In other words, cancel culture shames the offender into realizing their individual beliefs aren't always respectable, but neglect to inform the offender as to why these beliefs are problematic and harmful, allowing the hateful ideology underlying cancelable offenses to flourish unchecked. Matt Glowick, a psychologist and a licensed clinical professional counselor who specializes in how technology and culture affect mental health, says that even cancellation does appear to work for a brief period of time, the effects can backfire completely. Quote, "The objection of cancellation frequently vanishes for a while only to reappear with vengeance," he claims. That is to say, the person who was canceled might reaffirm the claim that led them to the cancellation and might even gain more public support as a result. The attempts at cancellation in these circumstances only serve to draw attention to the wrongdoing. Many people get caught up in the controversy and get themselves involved, he claims, rather than letting something go unnoticed. According to Glowick, quote, "The attempt loses focus and becomes more of a sideshow for entertainment than anything else. When the focus of cancel culture shifts from the offense that occurred to the punishment, social media and the popularity of cancellation as an entertainment all serve to fuel this trend. Beyond just the inefficiency and the sketchy entertainment value, the cancel culture can have serious negative effects on both the person being canceled and the people that are doing the canceling. Could you effectively hold someone accountable? Glowick suggests that there are actions as a way to hold people responsible without humiliating them. Collect the data. Clearly state what occurred and what the problem is. When possible, contact the person or organization directly. provide a chance for the opposing viewpoint to be heard. Once everyone is prepared to move forward, there is a chance that an apology will be made and a solution will be agreed upon. It might not be necessary, if not, it might be necessary to take additional measures such as public outreach or legal action. The emphasis of, with all of this, he continues, quote, must be the aggression, nothing else. Another powerful method of holding those harmful beliefs accountable without veering into the cancel culture is to call in rather than to call out. Everyone from the business world to social media has been compelled by cancel culture to discuss fear and what could go wrong for a boss, a business, a celebrity, and an industry. We've overlooked how much can go right in the process. When we could talk about a workplace culture, we tend to focus on the bad things rather than how things are changing. The biggest thing we overlook is how many different industries have experienced increased growth as a result of changes in employers, workers, human resources, businesses, and industries. Leaders have a ton of opportunities to leverage what they get over their fear and acknowledge the team they're leading. The impact can be enormous if they use that leverage. But if we only pay attention to cancel culture, we will only miss out on this growth story. It's time to change the subject and talk about what's actually happening in productive workplaces across America. Change is often difficult, but it is necessary and beneficial. Personally, I don't believe it's acceptable to dismiss someone because of a single mistake or the rumors that are spread about them. Holding people accountable is what I believe we should do instead. It is different and requires change if there are repeated offenses. However, if they demonstrate that they are taking action, I don't believe it to be a bigger deal. Simply put, I find the word cancel to be too harsh. We occasionally dismiss people in situations too quickly, and others it's worthwhile. Situations can vary case to case. If the offense is actually cancelable, I believe that does significantly contribute to positive change for them as a person. Not allowing those who engage in that behavior in a platform to be noticed or to gain something. There are two sides of cancel culture. Most of the time, you need to hold people responsible, but occasionally it gets too demanding. All of us are human. It depends on the situation, but in my opinion, holding people accountable is sometimes a good thing, and other times it's unnecessary. People want to see development and learning from the role models they admire. Here's my works cited.